Hi, GKing speaking here. Today we are going to show you guys how to install the regular shuttle box today. And today we are installing a pink one with some Vexler gimbals, some rod support, or rod holders, and then a transducer arm. So what I have laid out here is about everything you're going to need, hardware and components. And so first we like to start off by setting things aside, and we like to start off with the base mount, and then with the provided hardware. I like to start with one side, hand tightening, hand tightening each side, and then once we get all four sides started, we will use our provided Allen wrench to tighten it down. So the way I'm doing this is because you want to make sure that it is nice and level. So now that we have it ready to, so now that we have it where we need to start tightening it in, we can grab our provided Allen wrench and just start tightening in while putting a little bit of pressure on down here so that it stays nice and flat. Okay. So now that we got that done, we will go to the battery. With this battery mount, you can mount it however you like. You can mount it upwards a little bit. If you want to balance out the shuttle, you can mount it right here. I usually mount it right here. You can mount it in a little bit if you want a more compact profile. But for today, we are going to mount it over here. And just like with the base mount, we are going to just hand tight everything, and then we'll come back in and tighten it up with the Allen wrench. Alright, now that we got this installed, we're gonna finish it off with the handle. So with the provided hardware again, we can start to hand tighten this down just like we did for the other two. And once we get that in, we will tighten it down. Alright, so once you have that tightened down, we can start with the Vexler brackets. And when we're installing this, we want to make sure that we're installing the arm with it, because it does go on top of the gimbal bracket. So with this, we don't use any sorts of nut on the bottom. It's all self-tapping. Alright, so when we're doing the one where we're installing this, we want to make sure that we have the 1-inch screw. The 1-inch screw. We want to make sure that we have the 1-inch screw, and the 3/4 inch goes on to the other side. Okay, so the way I like to do this is I like to do, sorry. Yeah, so the way I like to do this is I like to put a washer on here, like this, and then like to put another washer under it. That way, when it slides, when you want to move this arm around, there's not a lot of friction on it, and so it doesn't want to back out this screw. So we're going to do that like so. And then just adjusting as necessary. I don't want it too tight, but I don't want it too loose as well. I think that's is pretty good. Let's loosen it a little bit more. Alright, so that's pretty good for me. Next, we're going to finish this off with our rod holder. So today we're going to install it over here. And just want to line up the hole. And there you have it. We do have, 1 second. Alright, and then lastly we have this Velcro strap. It's to tie down the battery. We do have an upgraded battery tie down that one can buy. It is a solid piece of plastic that is this one right here, and this will just go on here that you can adjust to fit as necessary. But for today we are going to be running this, and then next, alright, so now we have the deucer cup. What I like to do is I like to normally put it on, you usually want to have your battery on first. So let's mock this up to fit. Oh, let's turn that around. Because I like to put it on top of the battery because it kind of supports it and stops it from wiggling as much as it would without it. Even though it has supports to stop it from wiggling. This one. So we're at about the second hole. Let's take this off. Once we locate the hole, we put it in there, and sometimes these holes are a little bit smaller than the bolt, so you kind of just have to just get it started. And then this cup is self-tapping, so you want to just start going there. This cup is just self-tapping, so you just want to just keep going until it takes it up, and then tightens up. And there we have it. That is your complete setup with the rod holder and the transducer arm setup. This one's going for a Vexler with gimbal brackets. And for more information, please check out our website, bassking.com, under BK Shuttles and accessories for pricing and more information about this that you may have. And again, this is G King with Bass King Custom Rods and Tackle. We'll see you soon.